I'm gonna make this video about Sandra Bland. Let me make this disclaimer before I even get started. I've learned this being an artist. I've learned this as being a blogger on YouTube. People will see and hear only what they want to hear, see what they only want to see. You can, obviously this is a red shirt, but people will say this is blue. It brings me back to that thing a while ago when people were like, oh, that's an orange dress, that's a gold dress, that's blue, that's black. It's like, obviously people's perception is different. I mean, you can argue all day with people, but what they believe is what they believe. And I'm a strong-willed person, to say the least. And what I feel is what I feel. So with that being said, it's just a shame that this had to happen to this young lady. Suicide, I highly doubt it. I just highly doubt it. I can't say it's impossible because you never know. But it all could have been prevented if he just would have gave her the ticket and let her go about her business. Whether he knew who she was from social media or from that video, whatever situation may be, he was dead wrong. Why are you telling her to put the cigarette out? Like, that's her car. And people are naive if they say, well, if you obey the law, you won't have these problems. Hey, one thing I've learned from losing jobs, working with white people, working with Spanish people, working with Asian people, living around all these types of people. If people don't like you, they don't really need a good reason to do certain things, especially if they're in command. And as an officer, you're, so to speak, over the land. You're supposed to be the ones protecting us, not killing us. This lady was no threat. She had a smart mouth. I would have had a smart mouth. He was dead wrong. He should have explained himself from the jump. He tried to cover it up. He was dead wrong. She still would have been alive. She would have been at her job, her new job, living her life, taking care of her family, doing what she needed to do. But instead, she's gonna be 6 feet under while people lying and, you know, making up stuff. And I've learned this: if something don't sound right, something don't feel right, it's 99% of the time, go with your gut feeling. It ain't right. You know what I'm saying? We living in times where people getting killed, black people getting killed left and right, and the news media only showing the thugs and gangsters. She had marijuana in her system. What that got to do with the situation at all? She's smoking a cigarette. Okay. All these insignificant details. Okay. What does that mean? What does that have to do with being killed? Suicide, I highly doubt it. I can't say it's impossible, but not this one. Maybe somebody else, maybe a different type of person, but not this one. So I'm gonna say it like this: as a people, when I say as a people, I mean everybody in this statement. You have a right to know what's going on. Ask questions. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if you get pulled, I don't care if they're black and you're white, vice versa. If you're gonna get pulled over these days, you better go in front of a Walmart, a highly populated situation. Stay in front of the dash cam. Call 911. Tell the operator you're getting pulled over by a cop. Matter of fact, you might need two phones. One to record and one have an operator on the line telling you got pulled over. You better make all ways to make sure if anything go down that you don't be on a losing end. So if something does go down, hey, this phone recorded the operator on the line. This phone recorded me with my interaction with the cop. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that highly populated area. I mean, there's only so much they can do with being on camera. And so, with that being said, if the cops and everybody knows in the whole wide world that everything is being caught on film and they still don't care, that's a problem. That means they know they're going to get away with it. Rest in peace, Sandra Bland. You were a great woman. And from the videos I've been seeing posted, she believed in black people. You understand? She was a positive, a light. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to go about my business. Just like they did with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. They may kill a person, but they can never kill a dream. Once you put your work here on earth, when you pass away, that dream, that purpose, that life, that gift, that creation, that what you started, God will make sure it's finished. Black people, people of the world, don't be mad at God. Because everybody has a choice. You understand what I'm saying? God is no ventriloquist. He's not going to control and dictate everything you do. So, for those, I'm not going. That's a whole nother video. That's all I'm gonna say. But I want you guys to continue to pray for our nation because time is winding down. I hate saying we living in the last days because I feel like an old person, but There's so much I want to say, y'all. When black people start acting irate, what we need to do is start killing white people